is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Cliff Grimsby. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Wildcats offense comes on the field to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game, and how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Running with purpose. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Hardy. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets it over the middle. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. He did. Get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Wideouts now clustered. tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receiver in motion now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Completion makes it second and short. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Hardy. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Drop over the middle. It's Van Dyke. And he'll be brought down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Now it's 2nd down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Give it to the back again. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring it back, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. When he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He breaks through. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Ball handed off. Good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Looking to throw. It's Hardy. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring it down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Heck of a job by this defense, sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this 1st down now on 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Caught in the backfield. It's Van Dyke. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Hardy. It's a quick grab. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Stringing 1st downs together now. They've got it at the 48. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Great catch over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The tight end has got it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Now play number 9 on this drive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Caught near the sideline. It's Van Dyke. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. To throw, it's Hardy. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's wide open. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Hardy. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. And the defense tackles him at what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So, second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Hardy. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. This drive has now reached the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And they're able to get him down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Finally Nearly forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Snags a quick throw. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Hardy. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They keep him guessing with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Hardy. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
A play action, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And the defense hold up here on third and goal. They'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Big throw caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Hardy. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is just complete Domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using his legs, it's Harris. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The punt team making their way on the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Leaning on the run game here late. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Hardy. He fires downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The field goal is good. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Caught near the sticks. It's Van Dyke. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st down and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Leaning on the run game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Hardy. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he drops back in the gun. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Scanning the field, it's Hardy. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick 6, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Return begins inside the 10. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. It's always a special here, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.